All right, we'll pick up Mike Tobin later if we can. Anyway, surely the GOP can defeat big government socialism and weird values. And that's the subject of the riff. Did you know that after a year of the One Big Beautiful Bill, work and family tax cuts, the government's Bureau of Labor Statistics is showing that the biggest beneficiaries were the poorest quartile of workers, which had a pay jump, by the way, of 5.5%, over the year. And a middle quartile of earners at or below the median income got weekly wage gains of 4.6% over the past year. Pretty good. These working class folks outpaced the upper income earners. Think no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, lower taxes on Social Security benefits. Think electricians, carpenters, welders, other tradespeople, maybe even working on AI data centers. Who knows? Also, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reports showing a 2.5% drop in prescription drug prices. Talk about affordability. This is all good news because the Democratic Party wants to jack up prices sky high and jack up taxes sky high. But the problem is, recent polls suggest over half the voters don't even know what was in One Big Beautiful Bill. And many thought the biggest benefits were going to the wealthiest earners. That's because the media plays it that way, but it is not factually true. Now, this is still one of the many reasons why I fear the GOP is not messaging well in the run-up to the midterms. Now, my great friend Newt Gingrich argues that all the Democratic socialists talk about is big government socialism and weird values. They're always talking about higher taxes, more and more spending, Palestine, transgenderism. But if the GOP wants to get its swag back, they've got to really pin those labels on the far left. They've got to hammer away and make them stick. And then Republicans should be talking about building a bold future for economic growth. But they can't get a strong budget through. Alicia Finley, writing in today's Wall Street Journal, says it well. I'll quote, "The tenuous GOP majority looks to have given up on serious spending and tax reforms this year." And she goes on to talk about how Republicans should be implementing Medicaid lock grants, including work requirements, and with sobriety for eligibility, or ending student loan forgiveness programs, instead of just creating more grant programs to finance left-wing local socialist so-called nonprofit programs that produce housing shortages and homelessness. Meanwhile, supply-siders like myself, well, we've been pushing for an end to the Biden inflation tax. Hat tip to Mike Faulkner for that one. Grow the economy. How about inflation indexing capital gains? Produce more homes on the market. How about increasing the capital gains tax exemption for home sales? That allowance hasn't been touched since 1997, but inflation has gone up 108% since then. And of course, President Trump is right about Save America photo IDs for federal election reform, and we must have military replenishment for the Iran war. And to underscore peace through strength and America First freedoms, Mr. Trump's $1.5 trillion War Department budget is crucial. Freedom and free enterprise are American values. So is patriotism. But godless communism is a weird, un-American value. Israel is our friend. Iran is our enemy. Republicans know this. Democrats don't. But the GOP has got to put some swag into their messaging to get these America First values across the finish line. And that's the riff.